Thank you very much. Your alma mater, and then.
Yeah.
Nice time of the year.
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Morning. Darjeeling.
Jati sir.
I received the document.
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, we should fill all the spaces, just a few on the edges. We shouldn't leave any empty spaces. I hope you're not feeling too bored here. Namaskar. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for being here. Namaskar. Request on Thank you. Hey, namaskar. কেমন আছেন? ভালো আছেন? নমস্কার। ভালো আছেন তো? আপনাদের স্বাগতম। আমার নিজের বাড়ি স্বাগতম আছে।
আমার ছেলে আর আমি চলে আসছি।
কেমন আছেন? খুব ভালো লাগছে। দার্জিলিংয়ে আপনাদের অনেক অনেক স্বাগতম জানাচ্ছি। ভালো আছেন তো?
দিচ্ছি দাঁড়ান আমরা তো তাহলে তো আপনাকে তার বাড়িতে দাওয়াত দিচ্ছে বুঝেন নাই দার্জিলিং আমার বাড়িতে হ্যাঁ আমার বাড়িতে আসেন
Hello, Vani. Hello.
প্লিজ 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 ঠিক আছে প্লিজ দাঁড়াও প্লিজ প্লিজ ভাই
So we come to the organized
Look, hey, Dechen, Dechen, could you take a...
So she's taking.
You have to give us a thing, huh?
Send it to Dechen. She will send it.
Dechen पनि आउनु नि Thank you.
It सब कर लिया आप?
आणि सर कब ना
Come, we'll take a picture.
नाही सोबत कर
Quickly.
One earth, one family, one future. A theme that brings the G20 focus on shared global growth, while being in harmony with nature. G20 India 2023. One earth, one family, one future.
Okay, ready?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. Now let us join to set in motion the launch of Not an Accidental Rise, a book that recounts the life and career trajectory of the former Foreign Secretary of India. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much. अब हाम्रो माझमा दार्जिलिङ वेलफेयर सोसाइटीका महासचिव म्याडम डिचन वाङ्गीलाई केही शब्द राखिदिनु भनी मञ्चमा आमन्त्रित गर्दछु। म्याडम डिचन वाङ्गी। Good morning, esteemed guests, respected beneficiaries. As General Secretary of Darjeeling Welfare Society, I welcome you all to a special campaign that aims to give numerous items to various schools as well as social organizations. The president of this society is Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla. The Darjeeling Welfare Society, as the name suggests, is committed to contributing to the welfare of our society, education, and Darjeeling as a whole. As for the aims and objective of this society, we strive to lend a small helping hand in the field of education. Hence, we will be distributing 30 computers to various schools, 30 tablets to higher secondary toppers, as well as numerous stationery kits to primary school children. In the sports sector, we are giving 15 sports kits, footballs and carom boards and indoor games. In the health and hygiene sector, we are distributing 70 hearing aids, 5 UV water filters to 5 different schools. We have already organized a free dental camp for children at Pradhan. In the social sector, we are also distributing a long grass cutter, blankets, shawls, sari, caps, dry ration, as well as free life and accident insurance to our taxi drivers. Finally, for the ladies to be self-reliant, we are also gifting 2 leg pedal sewing machines. We are also distributing hundreds of saris. We believe in the upliftment of women and recognize the valuable role they play in our society. So looking ahead, we continue to work towards the betterment of our community, society, education and healthcare. I would like to thank each and every one of you for your presence here today. Together, let us work to continue towards a better Darjeeling. The second half of the program is the book release of Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla, former Foreign Secretary of India and now the Chief Coordinator of G20. Thank you.
Vulnerable people from near and far-flung places for the donation campaign. A big thank you to Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla sir for being the man behind the motivation for this cause. Before we begin with the donation campaign, I would like to invite on stage Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla sir. We are very grateful to begin the program with the blessings of Shri Ravi Shankar, who has sent a letter all the way here. For this, I would like to invite on the stage Shri Subramanya from Art of Living for the presentation of the letter. We can see the message on the screen. Thank you, sirs. Now we begin with the donation program. Nalinee 5 बहुमूल्य क्षेत्रलाई मध्यनजर राखेर गरिएको छ। यीहरू हुन् शिक्षा, स्वास्थ्य र स्वच्छता, कला र शिल्प, खेलकुद र नारी सशक्तिकरण. This will benefit the people of Darjeeling in all fields of day-to-day life. यसले दार्जिलिङका धेरै पाठशालाहरू, सङ्गठनहरू, समाज र समुदायहरूलाई परिवर्तनको नयाँ दिशामा लैजान सहयोग पुर्याउनेछ. समयको अभावले गर्दा हामी यहाँ स्टेजमा वस्तु प्राप्त गर्नका निम्ति एक जना प्रतिनिधिहरू मात्र निम्ताउँदछौँ. प्रतिनिधिहरू कृपया तयार बसिदिनु भनी म आग्रह गर्दछु. I request the volunteers to kindly assist in the process. To do the honors for the presentation of the sewing machines, I would like to call on stage once again Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla sir and Madam Chokila Iyer. Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla sir is also the president of the Darjeeling Welfare Society, who is organizing such a huge donation campaign. It is a proud moment for all of us here to have two stalwarts of Indian foreign services sharing the same stage. Madam Chokila Iyer, who served as India's first female foreign secretary from 2001 to 2002, and Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla sir, who is the chief coordinator of India's G20 presidency and a former foreign secretary. The amazing part is that these two dignitaries now on stage belong to the same family and are from the very own hills of Darjeeling. म अब मञ्चमा यहाँ ऑल इन्डिया वुमेन्स कन्फरेन्स दार्जिलिङका प्रतिनिधिलाई सिलाइ मसिन ग्रहण गर्नका निम्ति निम्ताउन चाहन्छु। Presenting the sewing machine to the representative of All India Women's Conference, Darjeeling. A big round of applause. Grass cutter वितरण गर्नका निम्ति श्री अन्जुल चौहान, चेयरमैन GTA सभालाई यहाँ मञ्चमा निम्ताउँदछु। ग्रास कटर प्राप्त गर्नका निम्ति म गोपालधुरा समाज सिङतामका प्रतिनिधिलाई मञ्चमा निम्ताउँदछु। Now I call on, thank you Chairman Sir. Now I call on stage Shri S. Punambalam, District Magistrate of Darjeeling, to present the sports kit. यी खेलकुदका सामान ग्रहण गर्नका निम्ति म मानिबञ्जाङ फुटबल क्लबका प्रतिनिधि अनि मिलन बस्ती सिङतामका प्रतिनिधिलाई मञ्चमा आउन आग्रह गर्दछु। The sports kits are also being distributed to Mocherla Primary School, Singtam, Pragatishil Gyanodaya Primary School, Ging, Good Shepherd Academy, Nayabasti, and various other schools. म यी खेलकुदका सामानहरू तपाई सबैहरूलाई कार्यक्रमको पछाडि बाहिर काउन्टरबाट भोलिन्टियरद्वारा लिन भनी अनुरोध गर्दछु। ड्राइङ किट्स प्राप्त गर्नका निम्ति म भानुभक्त प्राइमरी स्कुल र होली एन्जल स्कुलका प्रतिनिधिहरूलाई मञ्चमा आमन्त्रण गर्दछु। हामीले ड्राइङ किट्सहरू 30 वटा मात्रामा धेरै प्राइमरी स्कुल्स र आँगनवाडी सेन्टर्सहरूलाई बाँडिरहेका छौँ। तीमध्ये हुन् मोटरदुरा प्राइमरी स्कुल सिङताम, प्रगतिशील ज्ञानोदय प्राइमरी स्कुल गिङ अनि अरू धेरै स्कुलहरू। म यहाँ चाहिँ तपाईको भानुभक्त प्राइमरी स्कुल र होली एन्जल स्कुलका प्रतिनिधिलाई मञ्चमा निम्ताउँदछु। Thank you. Now, I would like to request Shri Prem Bhandari, Chairman of the Board of Review Group, to kindly come up on stage for the distribution of hampers consisting items of daily use. Shri Prem Bhandari ji, म यी सामानहरू प्राप्त गर्नका निम्ति सर्वोदय समाज भेडीखान र ज्योति समाज भेडीखानका प्रतिनिधिहरूलाई मञ्चमा आमन्त्रण गर्दछु। यी दिनहुँ चाहिने खाद्य सामग्री अनि साल, कम्बल इत्यादिहरू हाम्रा जनसाधारणलाई केही मात्रामा आर्थिक अवस्थामा बलियो पार्नेछ। थ्याङ्क यू। म अब युभी वाटर फिल्टरका वितरणको तर्फ गइरहेछु। त्यसका निम्ति I would again like to call on stage Shri Praveen Prakash, Superintendent of Police, to do us the honors. Sorry, the blankets are being presented. Blankets, ration, shawls, saris, and caps. Now we have the distribution of the UV water filters. We have also the presentation of the carom boards. Thank you. म अब UV water filters वितरण गर्नका निम्ति प्रोग्राम अगाडि बढाउँछु. For that, I would like to call on stage Shri Praveen Prakash, Superintendent of Police, who's already here, sir.
Significant impact on many communities, and we are grateful for your great leadership. I would like to thank you for the water filter as well as the sports and the drawing kits for a student, a primary section which will be of great use to a girl student. We do hope that you shall continue to support us with your dedication and compassion. May the grace of Lord be with you in all of your endeavor and the parts of your life. Thank you, sir.
To bring a UV water filter on stage is slightly inconvenient, so we request Madam to collect the water filter from upstairs. Yeah, please stand on the stage for the pictures. Okay, a token is being handed over. Thank you, sirs. Thank you, madam. The Darjeeling Welfare Society is committed to distributing many saris to the women in Darjeeling. Now I request Madam Juma Datta and Madam Samira Amin to come up on the stage and do us the honors. म यी सारीहरू ग्रहण गर्नका निम्ति फुक्चुलिङ टी स्टेटका प्रतिनिधिहरूलाई यहाँ मञ्चमा निम्ताउँदछु. I would also like to call on stage Mrs. Nandini and Mrs. Nandini Yadav and Mrs. Ruma Chaudhary to do us the honors. यहाँ मञ्चमा म फुक्चुलिङ टी स्टेटका दुई प्रतिनिधिहरूलाई आमन्त्रित गर्दछु. Next is the distribution of hearing aids, so I would like the volunteers to kindly remain ready. Beneficiaries who are receiving saris, kindly come up on stage. सबैजना यहाँ आइदिनु भनी म आग्रह गर्दछु. Volunteers with the beneficiaries who are receiving the hearing kits, kindly be ready. I would request the volunteers to kindly assist the drivers who are receiving life insurance. Thank you. Requesting Shri Rangadatla to come up on stage for the distribution of life insurance for drivers. यो ग्रहण गर्नका निम्ति म यहाँ मञ्चमा चालकहरूका 2 जना प्रतिनिधिहरू आमन्त्रण गर्दछु। Two representatives amongst the drivers kindly come up on stage. The document of the life insurance can be seen on the screen. Thank you so much. Now I hand over the mic to Diya.
Thank you, Sushma. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, due to paucity of time, of course, we had very limited representatives who could be allowed on this stage, but these items are being given to a large number of people to help the people of Darjeeling. In fact, you know, Sushma, before I joined the G20 Secretariat, Mr. Shringla, to most of us was like a measured diplomat negotiating this multi-layered, tricky word that exists on diplomatic high tables and the way beyond. But over the last few months, I had the pleasure of interacting and listening and watching from a distance his colleagues, associates, staff members, journalists, or those who have made his acquaintance. And I realized that the first step towards graduating to be a diplomatic gladiator is actually being a people's person. And to succeed, one has to say, that most dictionaries define people's person in a very, very limited framework. They say someone who's friendly and who enjoys meeting and talking to people is people's person. But from Mr. Shringla, I learned that people's person is someone who knows how to carry friends along, how to keep those who can be friends constantly engaged. And it's a very broad ambit and a very, very tough task. And this is the reason why this book launch today, for which we all have gathered here, is not the usual book launch. It has people and the benefit of people as its core theme, a glimpse of something you just saw on this stage. And before we move ahead in the program, we would like to present a small video which gives us a glimpse of what some of the other beneficiaries had to say about Mr. Shringla. I would request sir to please kindly watch the video.
श्री हर्ष वर्धन श्रृंगला उहाँलाई हामी आर्य मर्निङ स्कुलको तर्फबाट मुरी धन्यवाद दिदछौं कारण उहाँले हामीलाई कम्प्युटर प्रदान गरेको खण्डमा।
To Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla, I would like to thank you for the donated items which will be of the great use. Your support will go a long way and we are thankful for your kind gesture.
The donated items will benefit the underprivileged students of my school, and for which we are very much thankful to you, sir.
I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla, the Chief Coordinator of G20, and providing with necessary elements which will be of great use in achieving educational goals.
A warmest thanks and gratitude to Shri Shringla for his generous donation. We are truly beholden for his support and patronage.
Your gift was very generous. Thank you so much, sir.
विशेष हाम्रो पाठशालालाई आदरणीय सर
हर्षवर्धन श्रृङ्गलाको तर्फबाट जुन सहयोग पुर्याउनु भइरहेको छ यसको निम्ति हामी सम्पूर्ण प्रगतिशील ज्ञानोदय प्राथमिक पाठशाला लगायत सम्पूर्ण विद्यार्थी वर्गको तर्फबाट आन्तरिक हृदयबाट धन्यवाद बजाउँदै
हामी अल इन्डिया वुमेन कन्फरेन्सको तर्फबाट श्री हर्षवर्धन श्रृङ्गलाज्यूलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद चढाउँछु।
यहाँ गुम्बामा पनि उहाँकै माध्यमद्वारा उहाँको सहयोगद्वारा थाइल्यान्डद्वारा 7.5 फिटको बुद्धको प्रतिमा साथै सारीपुत्र र मधुक्लानको प्रतिमा पनि यहाँ हामीले प्राप्त गर्न सकेको छौँ र
सर हर्षवर्धनलाई एकदम धन्यवाद छ र उहाँको जति पनि G20 को समर्थन गर्नुहुन्छ उहाँलाई पनि हामीलाई निमन्त्रण दिएकोमा एकदमै धन्यवाद छ र फ्युचरमा गएर पनि सायद हामीले जस्तो गरिरहेको कामहरू अझै उहाँले बढाउने हामीलाई सहयोग पुर्याउँछ भन्ने आशा राख्दै हामीले उहाँलाई धन्यवाद दिन्छौँ। धन्यवाद।
It's great to know that you have provided one computer and some sports kits to our children. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Namaste, and all the dignitaries and ladies and gentlemen, Namaste. I am really honored to be here with all of you on the occasion of the book launch of the biography of Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla ji, Not an Accidental Rise. Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla ji, when you hear this name, the words that come to one's mind are respect, humility, loyalty, patience, perseverance, determination, and above all, a great patriot of Bharat. He is a self-made man from Darjeeling and rose to become a global citizen who represented India in major diplomatic capitals of the world with sheer grit and determination. India is a young nation where the average age is around 28 to 29. America's is 35, China is 35, Europe is around 38, and Japan is around 42. So we are the youngest nation in the world. We are completing 75 years of independence, but the next 25 years is our future. And I've heard Shri Shringla ji and also the Prime Minister tell that this 25 years is the future and we will be the developed nation by 2047. This book will be, I've read few chapters in this book. This book will be a beacon of light for all the youth of Bharat and will be an inspirational and motivational guide for all the youth. This book will reveal Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla ji's life and career with powerful examples. It is the story of a simple man who rose by virtue of sheer character and ability to one of the highest positions in the country, but he is still connected deeply to the roots of his heritage. As a son of Darjeeling with roots deep in this mountainous region, rose to a global citizen representing India in various embassies, high commissions, and consulates in North America, Europe, Africa, Middle East, South Asia, Southeast Asia, and East Asia. He has been handpicked by Prime Minister Modi. Now let me give you a little example of this one. India is a population of 1.3 million, 130 million people, of which how many foreign secretaries are picked, you know, of which of all the people, he is the one who has been picked. So you should know how great a man he is from this simple task of that. He's been handpicked by Prime Minister Modi to lead India during India's G20 presidency. G20, I don't know how many of you know, represents 85% of the entire world's GDP. So we are honored really to be among him, a person like him, where he is leading India to be represented in front of world's 85% of the GDP nations. In spite of all his achievements, people find him to be very simple, approachable. I have seen a lot of people come and greet him and meet him, and he knows everybody. He is very simple, approachable, who can connect with anyone, having an amazing memory and can remember every incident and conversation. I'm sure a lot of people are nodding their heads. So he will know you, your children, and every conversation he ever had with you, all of you. Now let me talk about IFS, Indian Foreign Service. Now, again, like I said, out of the 1.3 billion people, there are only few people, like few hundred or thousand, who gets picked up as IFS officers. Among them, only one person becomes Foreign Secretary. Okay? So you can imagine. But he comes from a family where they produce 2 Foreign Secretaries. He is one of the 2 families in the history of India that produced 2 Foreign Secretaries. And both of them are present. Speaker of the Lok Sabha, Cabinet Ministers, and also National Security Advisor. So I pray upon the Divine Mother Kali to bless him to go on to become one of those in the future. With those humble words, I conclude. Namaste.
Excellency Harsh Vardhan Shringla Sahab, first female Foreign Secretary चौकीला में दिल्ली से पधारे हुए भरतलाल साहब, डिस्ट्रिक्ट मजिस्ट्रेट पूनम बागन साहब, यहाँ उपस्थित अधिकारीगण, भाइयों और बहनों, श्रृंगला साहब के बारे में यूएस से आए मेरे कलीग ने काफ़ी बातें करी, तो उन्हें तो नहीं दोहराऊंगा, लेकिन मेरे जो अनुभव रहे हैं सिंस ही वाज हाई कमिश्नर इन बांग्लादेश, उन दिनों से हमारी मित्रता हुई। उसके बाद में आप वॉशिंगटन आए, ही वाज एम्बेसडर देयर, ही वाज पीपल्स एम्बेसडर, देन ही बिकेम फॉरेन सेक्रेटरी, ही बिकेम पीपल्स फॉरेन सेक्रेटरी। मैं न्यूयॉर्क से आया हूँ। आई एम वेरी ग्रेटफुल टू श्रृंगला साहब फॉर इनवाइटिंग मी फॉर दिस बुक लॉन्च। मुझे बताया गया कल कि वेस्ट बंगाल के गवर्नर 3 दिन पहले ये कहे कि श्रृंगला साहब दार्जिलिंग से हैं, पर ही इज द डार्लिंग ऑफ नॉर्थ ईस्ट, कल बताया गया। मैं आप लोगों को बताना चाहूँगा कि ही इज नॉट ओनली द डार्लिंग ऑफ नॉर्थ ईस्ट, he is the darling of 4.6 million Indian Americans and 40 million NRIs throughout the world. मैंने होटल व्यवसाय किया, करके छोड़ ही दिया, जनता की सेवा में लगा हूँ। इस कारण से श्रृंगला साहब से मेरा काफ़ी गहरा और नज़दीकी संबंध रहा है। आप जब एम्बेसडर थे, he is the only ambassador in less than 1 year who covered 22 states of America। इतने स्टेट को पूरा टेन्योर पूरा होने के बाद भी अमेरिका के किसी एम्बेसडर ने आज तक नहीं किए हैं। सबसे अच्छी बात ये रहती है कि he was available 24/7 in US, कोई दिक्कत हो, चाहे वो OCI की डेट एक्सटेंड की थी, और उसके बाद में जब आपने फॉरेन सेक्रेटरी होके आ गए, तो आप देखें यूक्रेन क्राइसिस को आपने हैंडल किया, थाउजेंड्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स के लिए। छोटा सा हिस्सा मेरा भी है, मैंने भी आपको कई बार रात को 12 बजे 1 बजे न्यूयॉर्क से फ़ोन किया और आपसे मदद मांगी है। पब्लिक डोमेन में पढ़ने को मिलेगा आपको, चाहे वो पेरू का मामला था या मनीला में हंड्रेड्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स का था। श्रृंगला साहब वाज काइंड इनफ टू इमीडिएटली टेक द एक्शन, एंड नॉट ओनली दैट, जब ये कोविड का समय आया, मेरे बेटे की सगाई थी, 25-30 हज़ार डॉलर के कुछ लिफाफे लोगों ने दिए, तो मैंने सोचा कि इनसे मैं ऑक्सीजन कॉन्सेंट्रेटर भेजूंगा। जब मैंने अनाउंस किया तो उसी समय लगभग $2 लाख इकट्ठे हुए। जब हमने वहाँ खरीदने शुरू किए तो पहले 2-3 करीबन $2-2 हज़ार के तो आ रहे थे। मैंने कहा इससे तो हम ज़्यादा सेवा नहीं कर सकेंगे। I spoke to him. He connected me to Uzbekistan वहाँ से 320 डॉलर में हमें ऑक्सीजन कॉन्सेंट्रेटर मिलने लगे। और इसके लिए मैं एनआरआईज की तरफ से, अपने परिवार की तरफ से आपका आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। और ओवर 2000 ऑक्सीजन कॉन्सेंट्रेटर हमने पूरे देश में, चाहे वो वेस्ट बंगाल था, गुजरात था, महाराष्ट्र था, राजस्थान था, दिल्ली था, बिहार था, झारखंड था, सभी जगह हमने भेजे। यही नहीं, जब कभी किसी भी इस तरह के कार्य के लिए मुझे आवश्यकता होती है तो हर्षवर्धन श्रृंगला साहब हमेशा तत्पर रहते हैं। ये मेरी दार्जिलिंग की दूसरी यात्रा है। मैं आपके कलेक्टर पूनम बालन साहब को भी ये दूसरी बार मिल रहा हूँ। बालन साहब, अगर आप चाहेंगे तो इसे दिव्यांग मुक्त कर देते हैं पूरे दार्जिलिंग को। आई विल स्पॉन्सर द कैंप। डिफरेंटली एबल कोई यहाँ नहीं घूमेगा पूरे दार्जिलिंग में, सभी को हम फ्री आर्टिफिशियल लिम्ब की अपॉर्चुनिटियाँ देंगे। ये हमारा MIT, हार्वर्ड और स्टैनफोर्ड के साथ कोऑपरेशन है, वर्ल्ड क्लास है। और आप लिस्ट बनाएं, आप मुझे बुलाएं, मैं फिर श्रृंगला साहब के साथ में तीसरी बार दार्जिलिंग आने को तैयार हूँ। एक बार चाहूँगा कि आप लोग श्रृंगला साहब के लिए जोरदार तालियां बजाएं।
The guidance and initiation of Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla sir, a dental camp was also organized in Tagda Tea Estate. The aim is to carry on this process and organize future camps. A big round of applause to all the dentists with Shri Prem Bhandari sir on the stage, please. Thank you, doctors. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Shri Prem Bhandari, for encouraging words.
Greetings to you from Bangkok. It's an honor and pleasure for me to be with you virtually today in Darjeeling. Ambassador Shringla is not only a former ambassador or a former secretary of the Ministry of External Affairs of India, he's also a very dear friend of mine. So this event is particularly very important to me and very close to my heart. His roots, his deep roots are in Darjeeling. And he's truly a son of the hills. So I'm sure the audience here today are very proud of him and of his accomplishments, of his talents, of his dedication and the hard work that he has done throughout his life in order to be here where he is today. One thing that stands out prominent in my heart is when he shared with me that a monastery in Darjeeling needed a Buddha statue. Upon completion of the Buddha statue, more friends joined in throughout the process of air shipment, custom clearance, and document processing and clearance and local transportation. So a lot of my Mount Hermon school classmates were in this effort together as well. So in the whole process of the Buddha statue to the monastery at the Sanctum Tea Estate, there was a lot of love, a lot of spirit, a lot of sharing, a lot of connectivity there. This is actually a shining example of how Ambassador Harsh Vardhan Shringla can connect hearts, can connect people, can connect cultures. People that we have never met become close to our hearts because of the bridge is so strong. Ambassador Harsh is truly a bridge of blessings for all of us in Thailand, to the people of Darjeeling, to the monastery people at the Sanctum Tea Estate. Ambassador Harsh's dedication to the people, to the country, to the world is an example of a true leader. And today at this important event, the book launch, we get to share, to learn, to see into the wisdom, the experience of a great man.
फर्मर मन्त्री सुश्री नलिना नरसिंहप्रति पनि हामी एकदमै ऋणी छौँ किनभने उहाँ स्वयं आउनु भएर यो हामीलाई यो प्रतिमा प्रदान गर्नुभएको छ उहाँले हामीलाई योगदान दिनुभएको छ र यसकारण यो आगामी 6 तारिक हुने जुन चाहिँ कार्यक्रम छ यो एकदमै सफलपूर्वक भएर जानेछ भन्ने आशा व्यक्त गर्दै एकदम विश्वास राख्दै यो उहाँलाई हामी मुरी धन्यवाद प्रकटदछौँ धन्यवाद.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the author of the book, Dr. Dipmala Roka. A big round of applause.
Namaste everyone. I feel so elated and blessed to be here and see the audience inspiring and motivating us. Anyways, I would like to start by greeting everyone, all the dignitaries who have made an effort to be here today. I would like to start by expressing my gratitude to first Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla, former Foreign Secretary and the present coordinator of India's G20 presidency. I would like to again express my sincere gratitude to Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla for the opportunity that he has provided to me. He has given me, he has believed in me, and he in fact trusted me with writing his biography, which itself was very challenging. Nevertheless, I somehow managed to pen down his biography. I also like to thank Darjeeling Welfare Society for organizing such a mega event and providing the platform for the launch of my book. I also extend my gratitude to the sponsors of the event. Well, to begin with, I met Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla in the year 2001 when my Department of International Relations at Sikkim University organized the 4th Global Lecture. We had a good fortune to connect with him. He was approachable and open to all, and everyone was, intrigued by what he seems to stand for. So it was very obvious that I was inspired to write his biography by his humility and the breadth of knowledge and experience. Well, my book titled Not an Accidental Rise, Harsh Vardhan Shringla pays a homage to a man who represents India and its people at various diplomatic capitals, international organizations and institutions. It is basically an account of a very inspiring narrative of how Harsh Vardhan Shringla evolved as a person and as a distinguished diplomat. He is a self-made man who reached the pinnacles of Indian foreign service by virtue of his determination, hard work, spirit, and compassion to serve his country and his people. Despite being a global citizen, he nevertheless considered himself to be very much one of us. He feels a deep and a very strong connection and affinity for the land of his ancestors. He hails from Darjeeling, as we have already know, but with a Sikkim connection, and has been concerned about giving back to the region. Every opportunity he got, he has given to the region. You can just take the example of how he arranged G20 meeting in Sikkim and Darjeeling, which gave us an international attention, aspiration, and a very much needed encouragement. Well, his rise is not accidental. That's what my book title is. It is, I say it's not an accidental because it is a dialectics of learning and unlearning that made him not only known and accomplished diplomat, but also a very, very genuine human being with roots in its heritage, culture, and values. So the book attempts to delve into the details of his illustrious career and his contribution to India's evolving but proactive, assertive, and enduring foreign policy. He is the true son of the soil who is determined and committed to doing everything in his power to assist our nation in achieving its objectives, because he genuinely believes in this and he genuinely believes in the future of our country. As I said, it's been a real challenge to write about a man of such status and confine his legacy to 150 pages. But you know, I consider that I hope I have done a justice to it. But what I would like to say is that the last word about Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla is not yet written. I say this because he continues to serve our country with determination and dedication, but with a calm and a thoughtful mind. This book has been a product of teamwork, so I don't like to take the credit solely, because many people have contributed to it. So I express my gratitude for the help, support, and cooperation that I received from Dr. Anupam Ray, Ambassador to the UN Conference on Disarmament, Dr. B.B. Bhaskar, Shashi Kothari, Northern, Renu, and Shripad to name few. I also like to thank my publisher, KW Publisher Private Limited. Special thanks to the Managing Director of KW Publisher, Ms. Kalpana Shukla. My gratitude also goes to my parents, Mr. Kishore Roka and Mrs. Vishnu Shetri, my better half, Mr. Sanjeev Lama, my family, my friends, and colleagues from Sikkim universities for their unconditional support. Once again, I thank you all for your presence today. It is very encouraging and very motivating to see such a crowd for the launch of my book. I hope you all will enjoy reading the book, which is an attempt to inspire the youth to become achievers. But not only youth, I hope it will inspire people to believe in themselves like Harsh Vardhan sir has done, and keep on working on themselves to help build a better community and a better country. I hope this book will leave an enduring mark on to all my readers. With lots of gratitude and humbleness, I thank you once again. Thank you. Namaste.
आर्य मर्निङ स्कुलका प्रतिनिधिलाई मञ्चमा आउन भनी आग्रह गर्दछु। टर्नबुल स्कुल अनि आर्य मर्निङ स्कुल. The other schools who are also receiving computers are Municipal Boys High School, Manibhanjang Higher Secondary School, Vidyasagar Higher Secondary School, Ghum Boys School, Tista, and so on. There are a total of 30 computers that are being distributed. The remaining can be collected from our volunteers. We have amongst us the representative of Arya Morning School and Turnbull School. बाँकीको कम्प्युटर्सहरू तपाईहरूले भलन्टियर्सद्वारा बाहिर ग्रहण गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ.
Can I read a short citation? Can I read?
So wants to read a short citation. So please.
Good morning, everyone. Respected sir, on behalf of the staff and students of Turnbull Higher Secondary School, I'd like to take this opportunity to express our sincerest thanks and gratitude to you for your kind and generous donation. We are beholden and indebted by your generosity. You have been a constant source of inspiration for us and are in awe of your laurels. Your dedication to the community and nation at large is truly praiseworthy. Your efforts in organizing the G20 India program is par excellence. We hope that the local youth of today will get inspired to join the foreign service by getting inspired by a stellar career. Lastly, we'd like to offer you our best wishes and salutations. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I'd request Shri Harsh Vardhan sir to remain on stage. Thank you, sir. For the distribution of the tablets, I would like to welcome on stage Dr. Sashi Bhusan, Shri Rangadatla, and Shri Srinivasan Naran Swami. Tablets प्राप्त गर्नका निम्ति म यी सबै जना मेरिटोरियस स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूलाई स्टेजमा आउन भनी अनुरोध गर्दछु। Miss Dipshika Chetri. The students, please kindly come up on stage. Miss Dipshika Chetri, Pappu Saha, Ayushma Rai, Manish Chaudhary, Shewang Chiring Bhutia, Sahika Limbu Loksam, Swikriti Sunam, Alshiba Rai, Dipshika Rai, Disha Rai, Prayatna Rai, Nasheed Sharma, Kamal Ghimire, Riya Sherpa, Diksha Gadal, Saubhagya Pradhan, Dianjali Subba, Pemalamu Bhutia, Arpita Thapa, Akila Yolmo, Surbi Rai, Preeti Tamang, Abhiram Mukhya, Rohan Subba, Lavanya Subba, Sejal Khawas, Sonu Gurung, Priya Gurung, Bipasha Tamang, Shika Chetri. Some of you can come on the right side of the stage. Please come. Come. I'd like to inform everybody that these students are all toppers in the higher secondary level of examination West Bengal. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to all the toppers in the higher secondary examination of West Bengal. A tablet each is being presented to them. Please come closer for a group photograph. The students can kneel in the front. Yeah, you can kneel in the front.
Yeah. The students on the left also are requested to please come on the front for a group photograph.
Just to remind you all, there are 30 tablets each being distributed to the meritorious students.
Thank you very much.
Our pride, the chief coordinator of India's G20 presidency, the son of our soil, Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla, has set an eternal footprint of compassion and led the world to a better place. Here in Darjeeling, he has touched the lives of many
by helping them in different aspects of life. He began his first philanthropic journey in 2014 in Darjeeling's Gopaldura Singtam community. Together with his dear friend, Miss Nalinee, former Minister, Government of Thailand, and an alumni of Mount Hermon, Darjeeling, they successfully established a monastery and gifted the statue of Buddha all the way from Thailand. He has also been distributing dry rations, blankets, caps and shawls to the most vulnerable community in Darjeeling. During the times of COVID, he also gifted a ventilator and concentrators. During the distressful times of COVID, Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla was the main person to bring the working people of Darjeeling who were stranded in the Gulf countries. This was a great success of the Vande Bharat mission. More than 72 lakhs Indians were brought back home. Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla made sure that the people of Darjeeling reached their houses safe and sound.
And by the way, यो सबको माथि सबभन्दा टपमा चाहिँ यो चाहिँ मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेन्ट यो तपाईको फ्लाइट जुन चाहिँ शारजा टु बागडोगरा भयो त्यसको चाहिँ द मेन पर्सन बिहाइन्ड दिस द मेन म्यान चाहिँ तपाईहरुलाई कति जनालाई थाहा पनि छैन होला है चाहिँ मिस्टर हर्ष वर्धन Shringla.
You've made the impossible possible for us, because the ones who were stranded in UAE during the pandemic, they had to return home, but it was not an easy task at all.
And during the times of conflict in Afghanistan, Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla again came forward to bring the people back to India. Many from Darjeeling still have a grateful heart for Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla for his act of kindness.
काबुल में था इंडियन एम्बेसी इंडियन गवर्नमेंट हम लोग को रेस्क्यू करके इधर दिल्ली तक अच्छा से लेके आया उसके लिए हम लोग बहुत आभारी हैं.
He is a source of inspiration to the youths of Darjeeling. During his frequent visit to his hometown, he has been given time to advise the young UPSC aspirants who look up to him.
Good afternoon. My name is Akshita Gupta and I'm an UPSC aspirant. During my preparations, I got introduced to international relations as a subject, and one of the most prominent names in the field is our Honorable former Foreign Secretary of India, Mr. Harsh Vardhan Shringla sir. His works have inspired me so much that now I have decided to pursue my Masters in International Relations, and I hope that one day I get to work under his guidance. That would be a dream come true.
Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla has also been a great help in rescue missions against human trafficking.
Sir, thank you so much for helping us bring back our daughters who were stranded in foreign countries. Without your help, it would not have been possible. Thank you for igniting their smiles. Thank you so much. Not only Marg, the whole of Darjeeling and Marg, along with Marg, we'd like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Let us continue to ignite smiles. Thank you.
Although Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla has been working in the national and international level, which always takes him to different places around the world, he has proven time and again that he has not forgotten his hometown, our beloved Darjeeling.
For the book release, I would like to invite on stage Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla sir, Shri Prem Bhandari, Dr. Dipmala Roka, the author of the book, Madam Chokila Iyer, Shri Bharat Lal, Dr. Sashi Bhusan, Shri Bala Bhaskar, Ambassador of India to Norway, Shri S. Punambalam,
and Mr. Srinivasan.
It is indeed a proud moment for all of us here to have as many dignitaries from far and near, and also from diverse cultures sharing the same stage. And this has been possible all because of one man, Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla, who rose from our very own hills of Darjeeling to represent the nation in the global arena. I would also like to request on stage the Superintendent of Police, Darjeeling,
Shri Praveen Prakash. So we have all the dignitaries on the stage. May I request all of you to please open the book and officially launch Not an Accidental Rise by Dr. Dipmala Roka. A couple of days ago, we had the soft launch by Honorable Governor of West Bengal in Raj Bhavan in Darjeeling, and now the book has been officially launched in this beautiful town of Darjeeling, available for everyone to read. Of course, it is going to be available in many languages. This is the English version. Shortly, we will be launching the Nepali version of the book as well. Thank you very much, all of you. I would now like to request Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla to give a few copies of the book to some of the dignitaries who are present here. To come on the stage to receive his copy of the book Not an Accidental Rise. Requesting Shri Bharat Lal, DG National Center for Good Governance, to please come on this stage to receive a copy of the book. May I request Dr. Bala Bhaskar, Ambassador of India to Norway, to please come on this stage to receive his copy of the book. Shri Prem Bhandari to please come on this stage. Shri Shashi Bhusan, requesting you to come on the stage, please. Shri Srinivasan to please come on this stage. Requesting Father Stanley to also come on this stage to receive his copy of the book. May I request Shri Amar Rai to come on this stage, please. Shri Anand Shetty, requesting him to come on the stage. Shri Pradeep Shetty. Shri Surya Saxena. Shri Shanti R. Karar, requesting you to please come on this stage. Ms. Rupa Basnet to please come on this stage. Requesting Mr. Sagar Basnet to also come on this stage. Ms. Samira Amin to come on the stage to receive a copy of the book from Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla and the author Dr. Dipmala Roka. Requesting Ms. Juma Datta to also come on this stage, please. Mr. Veer Vikram Yadav. Chaudhry D.K. Roy to please come on the stage. Mr. Sumanto Roy Chaudhry to come on the stage, please.
Can you repeat Mr. Amarai's name also? Mr. Amarai.
Requesting Mr. Amar Rai to please come on the stage.
Is there on the stage? Amarai doesn't. I know. Amarai didn't receive the book. Actually, he's standing at that side. He's calling to come in front.
You have the names, no? This one, no? Yesterday. Yeah.
Requesting Mr. Rahul Jain to please come on the stage to receive a copy of the book. May I request Ms. Shweta Yadav to please come on the stage.
Distinguished guests, family and friends. And I think these three categories will cover just about anyone who is here. Namaskar and good afternoon. तपाईँहरू सबैलाई मेरो शुभेच्छा। आज फेरि मेरो घर फर्केर तपाईँहरू सबैको बीचमा आउनु पाउँदा म धेरै खुसी छु। र सबभन्दा पहिला प्रोफेसर दीपमालाज्यूलाई मेरो धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद। उहाँले मेरो जिन्दगीको सफरको विषयमा यो बुक लेख्नु भएको छ र यो किताब मेरो चाइल्डहुडदेखि करियरसम्म फुल्ली कभर गर्छ। It is the story of my lifetime. मैले दीपमालाज्यूलाई जोकिङली भनेको थिएँ, मैले सम्झेँ कि मेरो बायोग्राफी हो भने त एउटा एकदमै मोटो ठुलो किताब हुनुपर्ने, तपाईँहरूले 140 पेजेसमा गर्नुभयो। तर यो this is really an extraordinary piece of work, meticulously researched. दीपमालाज्यूले मेरो धेरै colleagues, family, friends, associates पर्सनली इन्टरभ्यू गर्नुभयो र त्यो बेसिसमा र पब्लिक रेकर्ड्सको बेसिसमा उहाँले यो अकाउन्ट पब्लिसहरू देख्नुभयो र म दिपमालाज्यू अरू दिपमालाज्यूको फ्यामिली पनि आउनुहुन्छ सञ्जीव लामाज्यू पनि हुनुहुन्छ तपाईँ सबैहरूलाई मेरो धेरै धेरै आभारी म तपाईँहरूको धेरै धेरै आभारी छु तपाईँलाई थाहा छ 2 दिन अघि दार्जिलिङमा एउटा ऐतिहासिक G20 को मिटिङ भयो र यो मिटिङमा G20 विश्वको सबभन्दा प्रभावशाली देशहरूको टप टुरिज्म रिप्रेजेन्टेटिभ्सको सहभागिता थियो र मेरो पर्सनल इन्भिटेसनमा मेरो निमन्त्रणमा G20 को एम्बेसडर्स अस्ट्रेलियाको एम्बेसडर जापान सिंगापुर साउथ कोरिया इन्डोनेसिया बङ्गलादेश मेक्सिको र अन्य एम्बेसडर्सहरू पनि पर्सनली आउनु र यो फर्स्ट टाइम एउटा G20 मिटिङमा यति धेरै एम्बेसडर्सहरू प्रेजेन्ट थियो इट इज इन अ सर्टन सेन्स एन एक्सेप्सन र उनीहरूको के अनुभव थियो उनीहरू हाम्रो पहाडको रानीको आइकनिक लोकेसन जो हाम्रो टुरिस्टिक लोकेसनमा सब भिजिट गर्नुलाई भ्रमण गर्नुभयो र उहाँहरूको अनुभव उहाँहरूको सोच समाज उहाँहरूको कमेन्टको सुन्नुलाई हामी एउटा सानो भिडियो पेश गर्छौँ
I love being in this train. I think it's probably the only World Heritage site that you can actually sit on and move with. So it's very exciting to be here. I'm very happy.
Who doesn't love a steam train ride? Add mountains, add Darjeeling, and where else in the world would you like to be?
We need to learn from India how to maintain the history and heritage, and also the happiness of the people along the way. It's a seriously humbling experience for me.
Well, today, my dream of 35 years have come true. My best friend has told me 35 years ago, Hiroshi, you've got right on this. And this is such a wonderful experience. No wonder it's a UNESCO World Cultural Heritage.
It's simply amazing. You know, I'm not too far from this place, but this is the first time that I'm here in Darjeeling, and also first time that I'm availing a train which is a UNESCO heritage. Simply, it's very enjoying, and I'm enjoying every bit of it.
I think we can safely say that G20 has put Darjeeling on the world's tourism map. गोरखालैंड क्षेत्रीय प्रशासन सभा को अध्यक्ष अंजुल चौहान जी र दार्जिलिङ म्युनिसिपालिटी को वाइस चेयरमैन प्रतिभा राय जी हाम्रो डिस्ट्रिक्ट मैजिस्ट्रेट पूनम बालम जी एसपी who had to just leave प्रवीण प्रकाश जी तपाईहरुलाई सबैलाई हाम्रो धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद G20 मिटिङ को अगाडि GTA को अध्यक्ष अनिल थापाज्यूलाई भेट्नु गएको थिएँ र उहाँलाई मैले सूचना दिएको थिएँ G20 मिटिङको बारेमा र उहाँले त्यति बेला भन्नुभयो जे पनि हाम्रो तर्फबाट तपाईँलाई सपोर्ट चाहिन्छ जे एसिस्टेन्स चाहिन्छ हामी के we are ready to it. And if we can attribute the success of this meeting, तपाईँले हेर्नुभयो दार्जिलिङमा तपाईँहरूको स्वागत, तपाईँहरूको hospitality, तपाईँहरूको presentation, tourismको presentation was exceptional. हामीले अहिले 50 to 60 meetings गरेका छौँ. This meeting was quite extraordinary. Darjeeling को जो experience थियो, the Japanese ambassador ने मलाई भन्नुभयो. He said this is a memorable experience which we will never forget in our entire lives. So now, यो opportunity लिन्छ state government लाई, district administration लाई, GT को अध्यक्ष र सभाको मेम्बर्सहरूलाई सबैलाई र म्युनिसिपालिटीलाई सबैलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद. हामी सब तपाईको धेरै आभारी छौँ. Thank you so very much. विदेश बसेर पनि घरको माया धेरै लाग्छ. त्यही मायाको कारणले गर्दा लास्ट इयर म प्रत्येक महिना दार्जिलिङ आएको थिएँ र हामीसँग एउटा असाधारण सुन्दर क्षेत्र छ जसमा स्मार्ट र सक्षम युवाहरू छन्. अब तपाईँले हेर्नुभयो G20 मिटिङको इम्प्याक्ट दार्जिलिङमा के भएको छ. हाम्रो मल स्ट्रिट चौरस्ता यति स्वच्छ भएको छ, यति राम्रो लुक छ. दार्जिलिङ रेलवे स्टेसन, घुम रेलवे स्टेसन, बतासिया लुकको यति प्रेजेन्टेसन राम्रो भएको छ. अब हाम्रो रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी हो, हाम्रो युवाहरूको रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी हो कि यो स्वच्छता दार्जिलिङलाई एउटा स्वच्छ, सुन्दर र सक्षम डेस्टिनेसन बनाउनु हाम्रै रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी हो. र खास गरेर हाम्रो युथहरूको, हाम्रो यङ पर्सनहरू who are here, all of you toppers are here, तपाईँहरू सबैजना जो युथ, you represent the future, हाम्रो भविष्य तपाईँकै हातमा छ. तपाईँहरू हेर्नुपर्छ कि हाम्रो सिटी, हाम्रो डिस्ट्रिक्ट, हाम्रो एरिया जहिले पनि प्रेजेन्टेसन वाइज फर्स्ट नम्बर क्लिन, ब्युटिफुल एन्ड केयरफुल. यति वर्ष बाहिर बसेर संसारका अनुभव गरेपछि मलाई लाग्छ कि यो समय मेरो घर दार्जिलिङको लागि सेवा पुर्याउन अनि राम्रो काम गर्ने समय हो. यस कारणले मैले दार्जिलिङ वेलफेयर सोसाइटी स्थापना गर्नेको प्रस्ताव गरेको छु. Now this society, the Darjeeling Welfare Society, we have seen that there have been a lot of efforts to involve and support low-income, distressed communities across our district. We have been very, very lately hit by many of our friends who are here and some of them are not here. And what is important, I think, is not so much that we should assist them through hearing aids or blankets or sewing machines or even water purifiers and computers and tablets. I think what is more important is that we need to impart to the younger people in our hometown, in our district, in our area, the ability to seek better opportunities and better lives. You heard Mr. Sipin Guru, you heard some of the others who were on the video earlier. They have been very successful outside Darjeeling. Today, the smart youth of Darjeeling can be seen in New York, can be seen in Dubai, can be seen in Singapore. They can be seen in cities across our country, in Mumbai, in Delhi, in Bangalore, in Chennai. Darjeeling youths are there. You travel by airlines, you will find cabin crew who are from Darjeeling. Very smart young people. You travel to hotels, you will find that managers, people who are working in the hotels in Darjeeling. But what we need to do is create capacities that are in-house, provide skills development, provide capacity, provide training. And here I think we have many ideas that can come forward. Now, I have spoken to some of our guests who are here. Kamalji from Siliguri is here. We've got Mr. Anand Shetty who has come all the way from Bangalore. All of them are very keen to look at how we can use this reservoir of human resource in our area. People who are smart, who are intelligent, who are enterprising, who speak several languages, including English fluently. How can we provide them with the means to get a better future? You've seen the UPSC aspirants. I think it is a great endeavor to try and train them, to make them successful in their endeavors to find public service. We need to see more people from Darjeeling in government, in the government of India, and the West Bengal government, taking responsibility and taking decisions for our hometown, our state, and our country. But to do that, we need the means. So here I am saying that we can use training in areas like IT, cyber security. We can look at manufacturing hubs in places which are in our district. There is a fair amount of land available which can be used to ensure that there are not hundreds but thousands and thousands of jobs for people, the younger people in our province and our district. So here I think we have made some start, but we hope the Darjeeling Welfare Society will in some senses be a catalyst for what we envisage. A catalyst in trying to promote the best opportunities for the youth of Darjeeling. Now, just a word on the book. I think Professor Dipmala Roka has done an outstanding work really in using first-hand, second-hand sources, published sources to put together a book that represents, in a certain sense, a candid illustration or a candid summary of my life in India. And I'm truly grateful to her for that. All of us are what we are because of our parents, and I want to take this opportunity to really take a moment to remember my father, who was a true son of Darjeeling, a son of the soil, very attached to his native place. He worked in cities across India, but his heart was always in Darjeeling. So when he passed away, I made sure that I immersed his ashes in the confluence of the Rangeet and Tea circles. I think this is where we would have wanted to be, right in the heart of our place. Of course, my mother, who has been very, very great inspiration to me, both of them I do remember at this time, because achievements don't come by themselves. You are helped and you are nurtured and really groomed to take on responsibilities. And I think it is important that I acknowledge them, my brothers, all those who have contributed in making this entire project of putting together this book, but also looking at how we can holistically work with all of our partners, stakeholders and friends in Darjeeling to make this a better place. Because as I said, if you have been successful, you need to come back and give to those who have made you successful. And I think it is time that we got together with all of our friends who are here and make Darjeeling one of the most successful regions in our country. Now, there are a few people I want to especially acknowledge here. One of them is Shri Prem Bhandari ji. Prem Bhandari ji, आपको हम USA से नहीं, उससे भी पहले आपसे परिचय हुई थी. और एक मैं उदाहरण देना चाहता हूँ. जब कोविड के समय, सेकेंड वेव ऑफ कोविड, जबकि काफ़ी मतलब सीरियस स्प्रेड हुई थी ये महामारी, और दार्जिलिंग में कई लोगों को बहुत मतलब काफ़ी सीरियस इलनेसेस हुए. उस समय आप यूएसए से आपने एग्रीगेटर की तरफ से बड़े बड़े हॉस्पिटल से इक्विपमेंट भारत भेज रहे थे, ऑक्सीजन कॉन्सेंट्रेटर्स, सिलेंडर्स, वेंटिलेटर्स. मुझे याद है कि आपसे बात हुई थी फोन पे और हम बात कर रहे थे कि कहाँ कहाँ भेजना है. तो उस समय मैंने आपको पूछा, मैंने कहा कि मेरा होम टाउन है दार्जिलिंग और वहाँ पे शायद थोड़ी सी ज़रूरत होगी, क्योंकि वहाँ जो इक्विपमेंट बाहर से आ रही है पहुँच नहीं. और उसके बाद रात को थी, सुबह हम हमने देखा कि हमारे फोन पे 2-3 invoices थे. Within the 12 hours that I slept, Premji had sent huge consignments of concentrators, oxygen cylinders, ventilators to Darjeeling. And we wanted to find the right mechanism to send it to the right people. And my dear sister Dechen, who was the center of all organizations in Darjeeling, said that one of the places that we can use, one of the places where very, very good work is being done to help COVID victims is in this very place in St. Joseph's School. And I want to thank Father Stanley, take this occasion to thank him, and Father Lobo. I don't know if they're here, but I want to thank them for not only giving us the use of this wonderful auditorium, but also for the work that they've done in COVID times. And I think if you look at the fact that we have basic medical facilities, what we need are ventilators, life-saving equipment in Darjeeling, shouldn't have to go to Sri make the 3-hour journey. By which time you are in much more serious state. And no doubt, Premji, with your help, we will achieve that objective also, to create in Darjeeling the sort of hospitals and sort of specializations in medicine that we are seeing. The person who has really kept us and who has been at the fore of all these efforts is none other than our friend Srinivasan Narayan Swami. Vanakkam, Srinivasan. Where are you? Thank you for all your... I call him a human dynamo. He's everywhere. One day in Kohima, another day in Chennai, another day in Bangalore. He is someone who has been a whirlwind of support. And thank you so much for all that support you've given us. I think you've brought really a great amount of attention on our town of Darjeeling, in our area. And we do appreciate the fact that you have focused on this area to give your attention and attention. Thank you so much. Nandri. And I want to thank Dr. Sashi Bhusan, who has also come from the United States, and like Premji, has been a very successful entrepreneur. And both these individuals have really today decided to give to the people, give to the countries that they belong to. They've been successful in the US. Premji has been a very successful entrepreneur, has owned hotels in the center of New York, in Times Square. And I think today he is saying that let me see what I can do for our people. And Dr. Sashi Bhusan is saying the same thing. To these two great philanthropists, my tributes and respects. Thank you so much. You have really gone out of the way to help us. And all of the others who are here with us, who have come, whether it is Ms. Venkat, who is here, Ms. Reddy, or Mr. Anand Shetty, Mr. Rajiv Jain, all those who have come from different parts, who have come to support us. Thank you for taking the trouble. I know that these individuals have come. Premji and Sashi Bhusan have come all the way from the US. Another person who has flown from far and wide is Dr. Bala Bhaskar, who has come, who is our ambassador in Norway, has come from Norway only for this event. Thank you very much, Bala. The author, Professor Dipmala Roka, had said and acknowledged that there are two people who have helped her in this process. Among the many, she mentioned others, but two are important. And they are Dr. Anupam Ray, who is our ambassador to the UN in Geneva, and the other is Dr. Bala Bhaskar, who is our ambassador in Norway. These people, in many senses, have been the fathers of the book. So thank you. I mean, it's their inspiration, their idea, and they have supported Dr. Dipmala Roka in achieving her objective of writing this book, and I appreciate very much both these individuals who have been firm pillars of friendship and support for me throughout my career, because I've known them for a long, long time. And I must not forget my own aunt, Mrs. Shokila Iyer, who as Foreign Secretary has guided our ministry and since then has always been a source of inspiration. Has been a source of inspiration when I was small, but continues to be a source of inspiration for us today. Thank you. Dr. Bharatji, one of our close friends, who is at this time, and I say at this time, he's the Director General of the National Center for Good Governance. But here is a man who has made a difference to our country, whether it is conservation of land in the deed or ensuring that water is there in every tap in every house in India. He is the man for the occasion, Dr. Bharatji. During COVID times, we worked very closely together. He was at the helm of ensuring that COVID is an epidemic that we can control and deal with, and he has been proven well. Thank you. We definitely, I think, have to also give acknowledgement to those who have organized this event. My cousin sister Dechen has been the focal point, the center of all organization that is necessary in putting this event together, getting all of the different projects underway, identifying beneficiaries, going to villages, going to remote areas, ensuring that everything is in order. Every small meticulous detail has been taken care of by her. She has undergone a lot of stress in recent weeks, I would say, but if you are here today, it's because of her. Please come forward, Dechen, and let us acknowledge your contribution to this welfare, development, and well-being of Darjeeling. So, I take this opportunity to present my dear sister. I do hope you will read it. Right. Thank you. And very ably supported by so many, people in her core group, right from Aashwin, who's been remarkable in the creating all the audiovisual clips that you've seen. Jagdish Bhai, who I think has again been family friend, my father's friend, but continues to support us and guide us. Manish and Pooja, who have been, at the background, doing a good range of things, including packing all the nice books and other things that we saw today. I cannot say, refer to anybody more than Mr. D.K. Pradhan, the advisor and legal advisor to the Govt Territorial Administration. I don't know if Mr. D.K. Pradhan is here. He's right here. Big round of applause for him. He's been a great inspiration. Thank you very much for all your help in working for this. My family members will come forward, and then I see my own aunt, Mrs. Dadu Mohammed here. Thank you, Auntie, for being here. You've come all the way and we really appreciate your presence here. She's right here on the taking board, so thank you. And of course, Penden, Jiten, who have worked very hard for this event. The President of the West Bengal Red Cross Association, Mr. Santi Karar and Mrs. Karar, were here. Thank you. Many of our camps that we have done, but we are going to do camps in medical checkups, camps in health checkups, camps in surgeries. We will rely on the West Bengal Medical and Red Cross Association for the support. Thank you very much. We, of course, also have many of our friends have come down all the way from different places, from Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, and some from as far as Dhaka as well. And needless to say, my own relatives from my mother's side who are here from Nepal, who have come from Kathmandu, Sagar Dai, Komal Joy, Rupa, Aruna, Arya. Please do give them a round of applause also, because they come all the way to be with me on this event. Thank you very much. And we are meeting, Sagar Dai, we are meeting after what, 20 years, 25 years? 25 years. So it is so good to see them come forward, family come forward on an occasion like this. I'm truly grateful. And of course, my friends, which I will not name because they're too numerous, they've been here. Thank you for being here with me. I very much appreciate your presence. We have a couple of delegations from my previous station of posting, which has stayed with me, was from Bangladesh. And in Bangladesh, they used to ask me, আপনার নিজের বাড়ি কোথায়? And I should say, আমার নিজের বাড়ি দার্জিলিং আছে. So everybody used to say, আমরা দার্জিলিং যেতে চাই. So I'm so glad that they're here. India-Bangladesh Friendship Association, represented by Subhashi Somadar. Apni kothai achen Subhashi? There you are. And the India-Bangladesh Friendship Association is represented by Sushanto and all of the others. Very able to get up all the other members also. Thank you for being with us all the way from Dhaka. We appreciate that. We have been very ably helped by a communications team led by Hina ji. Please come forward, Hina ji, and of course Mohit and Diva, who have been great in this regard. Hina ji, she's a NDTV presenter, Time Now presenter, very famous face in New Delhi. So to have a famous personality come down and support us, and in our hometown Darjeeling, we're very grateful to hear. We also have our publisher, Kalpana ji. The author has thanked her, but I want to thank her and Sanjeev ji for being here. I want to thank Sushma ji, who's been our Sushma Pradhan, our own Sushma ji from Sushma Ju from Darjeeling. Tabelai, Dhere, Dhanyavad Sushma ji, you have conducted the event so very well. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. I know that there will be a vote of thanks, but I have a personal responsibility to ensure that all these people who've been here, who work for this event, who have supported us, and who believe in the future of our youth of Darjeeling should be acknowledged very appropriately. So thank you. One of the members were here. Every person, whether he's a beneficiary, whether he's a sponsor, whether he's an administrator, whether he's an important official personality, an elected personality, I think all of your friends and family were here. Your contributions have been immeasurable. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here on this very special day for me in this journey that we all undertake. All of us have the ability to give back. You know, we have received so much in our lives, it is time to give back. Thank you so very much. Dhanyavad. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Of the book. I would like to invite Mr. Kamal Mittal on the stage to receive a copy of the book from Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla and Dr. Dipmala Roka. Shri Sanjeev Lama, can I please request you to come on the stage?
Shri Karma Togden Gyaltsen, former Speaker of Sikkim Legislative Assembly.
Shri Sanjeev Lama, husband of Dr. Dipmala Roka, is also here. May I please request Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla to present a copy of the book. And how about a group family photograph? It's a very, very proud moment for the entire Roka family.
I would like to request Shri Aashwin Pradhan to come up on stage to receive a signed copy of the book.
But before that, we have another young member of the Roka family, I believe, who's here. Thank you very much.
Receiving a copy of his book. Sushma Pradhan, our MC.
When I mentioned the distant climes from which people have come, I omitted Switzerland. So let me make it up by presenting my brother-in-law, Andre Huber, a copy of the book, and I hope you read it. We hope for a copy in German before.
You come.
Member of Legislative Assembly in Bangladesh.
MLA of Bonga, India.
MLA of Bonga.
West Bengal.
Bonga, West Bengal, sorry.
धन्यवाद सबैजना यहाँ उपस्थित हुनुभएकोमा greetings to you all. I extend a hearty vote of thanks to the guests from far and wide who have come here for two main reasons. Number one, to celebrate the inspirational story of our very own Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla, and number two, for the love of Darjeeling. Thank you, dear citizens of Darjeeling who all have gathered here. It is because of Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla today we celebrate unity, compassion, and the feeling of being there for each other. As we know, Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla has stood tall, strong, and stable like a beautiful Mount Kanchenjunga. Sir is leading our nation with pride and is also a beacon of hope for our very own Darjeeling. Thank you, sir, for your groundbreaking contribution all over the world, and thank you for bringing the entire world to Darjeeling in the recent G20 meeting. On behalf of all the citizens of Darjeeling, I extend my sincere thanks to Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla for empowering our people and helping as many as possible. It is also my privilege to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of our organizing team and acknowledge our contribution. To begin with, I would like to thank our beautiful ladies in our organizing team. Thank you, Ms. Dechen for leading our team. Thank you, Ms. Radha Karki, for her experienced advice. Thank you, Ms. Smriti Chetri, for her demanding hard work. Thank you, Ms. Donka, for shaping the project. And thank you, Ms. Pooja Verma, for the advantageous planning. I would also like to thank Ms. Sushma Pradhan and Ms. Hina Gambhir for a constructive flow of the event and for gracing us with their beautiful voice. Furthermore, I would like to thank the gentlemen in our organizing committee, Sri C.N. Bhutia for his advice in making critical decisions, gentlemen from Himalayan Buddhist Association, Dr. Thinle and Sri G.T. Bhutia, who stood strong like a pillar, Sri Manish Verma for his painstaking hard work, and Sri Aashwin Singhal for keeping us all up to date. As it is quoted by His Holiness the Dalai Lama, try to develop a good heart. This is very important for our society as well as for our health and peace of mind. The organizing team gave their 100% for the love of Darjeeling to help as many as possible and for the son of our soil, Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla. I must mention our deepest appreciation to Reverend Father Stanley for allowing us to use this amazing auditorium. Thank you, Aragya, thank you, Harsha, thank you, Khushbu, thank you, Sir Ali, and thank you, Diva and Mohit from Akhya India for your technical support. I would also like to thank the author, Dr. Dipmala Roka. I'm sure this book will inspire our youths to step into the footsteps of Shri Harsh Vardhan Shringla. I'm happy to see that many UPSC aspirants have come here today to witness this historic event. Our sincere gratitude goes out to all those who are present here. Finally, I would like to thank our budding rock stars, our volunteers from Food and Craft Institute, from NP College, from Red Cross Darjeeling, and the Quick Response Team. Thank you for your rock-solid support system. All the speakers have spoken beautifully and added to the great event. And thank you all for making this a huge success. Thank you.